The U.S. men's 4x100-meter relay team once again faced disappointment at the 2024 Paris Olympics, continuing a frustrating 20-year streak of mishaps and missed opportunities. Despite having a roster filled with some of the fastest sprinters in the world, the Americans were unable to break their Olympic curse, finishing a distant 7th in the final and then being disqualified altogether. The gold medal went to Canada in a surprising upset, while South Africa took silver and Great Britain secured the bronze. The U.S. team, composed of Christian Coleman, Kenny Bednarik, Kyrie King, and Fred Kerley, saw their hopes dashed by a botched baton exchange that has become an all-too-familiar story for American relay teams. The critical error occurred during the first baton handoff between Coleman and Bednarik. As Coleman rounded the curve with the baton, Bednarik left his mark far too early and then, realizing the mistake, slowed down in an attempt to avoid a disqualification. Unfortunately, the damage was already done. By the time Coleman finally managed to pass the baton to Bednarik, they were outside the exchange zone, sealing their fate. After the race, the team displayed a united front, with all the athletes gathering around Bednarik to shield him from blame during interviews. Coleman expressed frustration, stating that despite extensive practice and familiarity with each other as teammates, the exchange simply didn't come together in the heat of the moment. When pressed for details on what went wrong, Coleman resisted pointing fingers, saying, "As a team, as a unit, we didn't get it done today." Kerley, visibly irritated by the repeated questioning, interjected, "Y'all say the same s*** over and over." The U.S.'s struggles in the men's 4x100 relay are nothing new. In 2008, the team was on track to reach the final before a bungled handoff between Darvish Patton and Tyson Gay sent the baton tumbling to the track. 4 years later, the U.S. appeared to have secured a silver medal, only to be stripped of it due to Gay's doping case. The 2016 Olympics saw the U.S. team disqualified yet again after a botched baton exchange between Mike Rogers and Justin Gatlin. And at the Tokyo Olympics in 2021, the Americans, heavily favored to win, failed even to qualify for the final, largely due to a failed baton pass between Kerley and Ronnie Baker. Following the Tokyo debacle, Carl Lewis, the legendary sprinter and 9-time Olympic gold medalist, didn't mince words, calling it a total embarrassment. In the wake of the latest disaster in Paris, Lewis went even further, taking to social media to demand sweeping changes within USA track and field. USATF. It is time to blow up the system, Lewis wrote on X, formerly Twitter. This continues to be completely unacceptable. It is clear that everyone at USA track and field is more concerned with relationships than winning. No athlete should step on the track and run another relay until this program is changed from top to bottom. The failure was particularly disappointing given the talent on the U.S. team. Despite the absence of Noah Lyles, who had hoped to cap off a remarkable Olympics with a third gold medal in the relay, the U.S. still boasted 3 of the top 11 fastest 100-meter sprinters in the world this year. Lyles, who would have likely run the third leg due to his expertise on the curve, had to withdraw from the event after testing positive for COVID-19 just days after winning the closest 100-meter final in Olympic history. Lyles also secured a bronze medal in the 200 meters before announcing on Instagram that his Olympics were over. "It is not the Olympics I dreamed of," Lyles wrote, "but it has left me with so much joy, in my heart. I hope everyone enjoyed the show." Without Lyles, the U.S. team faced an uphill battle, but the ending was all too familiar, a disappointing and frustrating conclusion to what could have been a triumphant moment for American sprinting. The continued failures of the U.S. men's 4x100-meter relay team have sparked widespread calls for change, but whether those changes will come remains to be seen. For now, the U.S. must grapple with yet another missed opportunity on the world's biggest stage.